Hello, chat. How are we doing today? Happy Thursday? Thursday. My sense of time is kind of funky. But hope you guys are doing amazing. Let's complete the blueberry Pokedex. That's the top priority right now. I think. Yeah. I think we'll go with that. What do I have left on here? Oh, yeah. There's a Sandshrew in my party. Courtesy of Ghost, one of the mods for this channel, who graciously sent me this because it's a version exclusive. I don't know how to evolve it. Ice Stone. Let's see. There we go. Look at that. It's also a shiny, by the way, in case I didn't mention that. Look at it. Wow. Sonic the Hedgehog. Dude, the hive mind. 2 people said shiny boy, same spelling and capitalization in a row. Huh? It wants to learn Icicle Spear. We're not gonna do that. You've learned nothing, Sonic. Anyways, let's get my Latias back. I want it back. Please. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Okay. Now, I do still need the Pokemon Scarlet Paradox Pokemon. I haven't gotten them yet. I actually don't know how far I am into let's see. 234. So I'm missing 6. Really? Really? Huh? I beg your pardon? I have them in home. I don't have them on... I'm kind of surprised. I don't know how that happened, but what I do know is I'm in Paldea right now. Oh, what? Okay, I had no idea. I swear I did not know there would be a gothitelle outbreak. I literally was just trying to get a Farigiraf outbreak last night. It turns out we also have something else we need. So I need gothitelle. I also need Gothita. I don't need Gothorita. And we'll see if we find some shinies along the way as well. At least 10 shinies this stream. Dude, I'm not even using Herba Mystica or anything. I'm like not exactly shiny. Like I'm shiny hunting, but not at the same time. I'm hunting to complete my Pokedex to get a guaranteed shiny. Because yes, Meloetta is shiny locked, but you can get it in Pokemon Home now. Very convenient that Gothita is here as well. So let's go. And quick ball it. As you do. Wouldn't it be easier to trade with your fans regarding Pokemon you still need? Yes, but then I can't really make that into a video, you know? I want to do the whole hunt to get Shiny Meloetta and turn that into a video, possibly. It really depends. If anything interesting happens, then cool. If nothing interesting happens, then it's not worth turning into a video, is it? You know? Also just realized, so I have 2 monitors, and the one with the heckin' streaming dashboard on it is being blocked by a Bergmite, so I can't see how many viewers. But it doesn't matter anyways, because Here's a little word of advice. As a streamer and as a viewer, I think this is very useful. Just don't look at how many viewers you have. It really doesn't, like, it doesn't matter that much. It doesn't matter as much as you think it does. Like, maybe when it comes to doing well on the platform, sure. But I feel like when I started out with streaming, I looked at that a lot because, I mean, I was curious, you know? I wanted to know how many viewers there were. But in the long run, it's just not good for your mental. If you see that number go down, then you're just like, man. And I know I struggled with that a bit when I was starting out with streaming, but just hide it. It's very good. If you want to go into streaming, pretend you have a lot of viewers. You can have 0. You gotta act like you have 1 million. Because if someone goes into your stream while you're like not doing anything, they're not gonna stay, you know? Anyways, we got the whole gothitelle line now. I need Camerupt. I'm kind of forgetting here. Camerupt, does it appear in... Well, wait, yeah, I'm stupid. It's obviously in the terrarium. Just gotta find the location of it. Habitat. Yeah, okay, let's just go find it. I'm not gonna believe you guys saying that there's a shiny. Considering how yesterday went, I don't believe you. I'm just gonna be real with you. If I miss a shiny, then I miss a shiny. I'll check it afterwards and be like, man, I was stupid. Tom, how did you know that I need a shiny Galvantula for the Dex? How did you know that? How did you know that I forgot to get a regular Galvantula yesterday? I went to the cave to get a shiny, not a shiny, to get just a regular Galvantula, and I just forgot. Speaking of forgetting things, I do need to remember to get the rest of the Picky Peck line, because even though I have them for Pokemon Home, somehow, I've never registered them on this game. Specifically Trumbeak and Toucanon. Anyways, there's a Numel. I could just go with that. Yeah, we'll go with that. Dude, I feel like... So the stream looks fine from what I'm seeing, but OBS, which is what I use to stream, is being choppy. It's weird. Because it seems like it's not choppy on your guys' end. Except for the one person who keeps asking. I think it's literally just a you problem. I think it's only you who's having the lag. Oh yeah, I saw that earlier. You said something about, I know that you're the Whooper girl, but you kind of remind me of Shiny Jellison. And you know what? I'm kind of flattered. I vibe with it. Oh yeah, I mean, the way that I record and stream and stuff is mostly... I mean, there are recordings where it's just the screen recordings from my Switch, and I'll just edit those into videos from time to time. But a lot of the time, the way that I do it is I have a capture card that, you know how you connect a Switch, you've got the dock and you connect it to a TV? So instead of doing that, you connect the dock to a capture card, and then you connect the capture card to your PC. Do you watch the Pokemon series? Unfortunately, no, but I would like to at some point. I just tend to be really busy, I can't lie. How many shinies have you found on this account? I don't know. And you know what sucks? I'm gonna complain here for a second, just... Okay, so... if I go here, go to the profile, Shiny Pokemon battled. That's a lot. That's a lot, but keep in mind that the way that it works, Shiny Pokemon battled is not accurate. I think it must have been an issue in translation, but the way that it works is, let's say, I understand you bringing up the Dunsparce, but actually only one of those counted towards this. This is not including the 299 Dunsparce. So the way that it works is it does it by species. Additionally, let's say I get a shiny Wooper. Like, let's say that the count is at 0. I get a shiny Wooper. Now it's at 1. I evolve it into a shiny Quagsire. That's 2 now. So it's not shiny Pokemon battled. And then additionally, if I get a million Wooper, it'll only count one of them. It's basically its own shiny Pokedex. And not a living one. So it is interesting though. I'm kind of impressed. 433, and yeah, the total playtime. Are we really surprised? Are we? Anyways, to answer the question about how I got this picture, so I have like multiple Switches, and so what I did was I went in multiplayer, I got my Wooper into battle, I also changed its Terra type to Stellar, and what I did was I got I traded my Wooper over to my other game, I went into battle, terastallized it, and took a picture on this Switch to make the trainer card this. So, heck yeah. It was a whole process. Totally worth it, though. And yeah, I maxed out the hours on here. Are we really surprised? I basically only make content about Scarlet and Violet, with very few exceptions. I would like to make more exceptions to that and have it no longer be an exception and just be that that's not a rule in the first place, that I just make Scarlet and Violet content. Yeah, here's the thing. So, I think Noki and I get along. I'm not gonna push for a collab. It's really I don't do collabs like that. For, like, the vast majority, like, I mean vast majority of the... Sorry, my train of thought, empty. The vast majority of videos where like I'm in someone else's video or they're in mine, it's all just, hey, anyone want a shiny hunt right now in VC? Okay, and then we shiny hunt in VC. Or, hey, anyone want to do hide and seek tomorrow? Okay. By the way, second example is a true story. Synchro hide and seek's coming back, baby. I know I've mentioned it a few times. I would really like to get back to it. And I was having a time, I hit a wall. Mentally, I was just like, you know? But I was like, I really want to do this. I want to do hide and seek again. It's just whenever it got to the point of scheduling things, I was like, I don't want to schedule things. But then it just got to a point where I was like, screw it. I am just going to throw out a day, be like, who all wants to join, and see how many people join, And so I'm gonna be recording some more synchro hide and seek tomorrow. So I'm hyped. I'm very hyped. Dude, the way I see things, again, is just like, I just hang out with my friends. And it's never, I'm not trying to be like, I don't want to collab with someone. Because the people that people have been mentioning, I would totally collaborate with them. It's just, I need things to be organic. It's like, if we're not friends, if it's something where we don't really get along and we're just doing it for content, and not that I don't get along with anyone, that hasn't been a problem at all yet. It's just one of those things where I'm a lot better at quote-unquote collabing with people. If it's not necessarily a collab, it's just we wanted to have fun and decided to record it as well. As like an added bonus, we can make a video out of it. So yeah, there are plenty of people that I would totally collaborate with. I've spoken with Purple Cliff before, and it was like a really nice conversation. I was very tired that day. I was like, this was hours before I got like heat exhaustion. This was at Worlds. But yeah, the people that I met there are all so amazing and so kind. And I'm really hoping to go again next year. And I mean, it's not as far away as not as far away as Hawaii this time. So I'm pretty hyped about that. I'm hyped that next year's World Championships are in Anaheim. So probably gonna go to Disneyland as well. Maybe some IRL content with the friends. I'll try to record more. I did kind of struggle with that for the Worlds video that I made. Is that I just didn't record enough footage. That was truly a learning experience. I didn't realize how much my anxiety would, like, you know, my anxiety does tend to be a hindrance sometimes, and it really hit hard that time. But I still had an amazing time. It was probably one of the best experiences of my life. I've wanted to go to Worlds since since 2010, I believe. So it was a really big deal to me. But yeah, it was an absolute blast. I still, like, the other day, I don't remember why, I think I was trying to find this one clip from my Worlds video. And I ended up getting distracted and watching the whole thing. Because I was just like, man, that was really nice. Oh wait, also, first off, I should have been putting these in a different box. We'll put these together. Because they should not be in this box. Not ideal that we've got this whole row here. Sorry that this has turned into me organizing my boxes. Don't worry, it won't be that for long. Can I do an impression of Mewtwo? Let me see. Hi, I'm Mewtwo. What does he say? Mewtwo. That's what he says, because it's like Pokemon and he says his cry, right? That's how the first movie goes, right? I've watched it, for sure, 100%. Everyone's watched it. Obviously, I would watch it. I love Pokemon. Yeah, you know? I feel like I had a box that was designated for this, but I don't think I'm finding it here. Do you like my YouTube pants box? Let's put it in 3 segments. For no reason. Anyways. Oh, does that mean... Okay, so I had a moment where I realized... No, I didn't necessarily forget Galvantula. It's that I got a Joltik that I was going to evolve into Galvantula. Is it still here? Okay. Very useful. I'm glad I put it in Pokemon Home. so it could serve no purpose. Was that a self-report on the first movie? Yes. You know, it's kind of crazy, but I haven't really watched a whole lot of the anime, and I haven't watched a whole lot of the movies. I think, though, I'm not gonna watch it yet, because listen, it's the perfect opportunity for me to just do the most insane movie marathon, every single Pokemon movie. Just think about it. That would be a banger. I don't know if it would be like a banger views-wise, but it would be fun to make. So that's one thing that I want to do. One of the first projects of mine that I want to do when I move. The place that I'm at is, I don't want to have a movie night here. I'll be real with you. I don't have the space for that. I don't have a TV. So it's just, I don't know. Is your Giratina shiny? Yes. I got it in only a day of hunting for it. Soft resets on Ultra Moon in the wormhole. It would also be a copyright nightmare to navigate. You make a very fair point. We'll see how that goes, I suppose. Giratina has an item. Wow, that's pretty neat. What time is it for me? It is currently 2:21 p.m. Let's I can go, baby. Let's see. Well, I've gotten Galvantula, I've gotten Sandslash. I need to evolve Numel. And then we've got a lot of the Pokedex done. I need, it's kind of weird because my Pokedex on Pokemon Home is definitely not in sync with mine on Scarlet. And I think it's because I also have Violet. So it's it's tough. I don't know. Because it feels like, oh, I'm done. Wait, never mind. There's actually a different Pokemon that I'm missing from the Pokedex in Scarlet directly because I need those to get the paradoxes. Speaking of which, I totally forgot. That's not gonna work anyways, because I still have a lot to do with the Kitakami Pokedex. Before I haven't even spoken to Perrin. I haven't gotten Blood Moon Ursaluna. There's so much left to go. But, we're still doing pretty good. Bastiodon. Yes. That's another one. Thank you to Ghost, one of my moderators. Absolute hero. There is a shield on here. And I'll move it over into the 3-segment box. 3-segment shield on. No way. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Though actually, don't forget to like the stream. I feel like when you're watching streams, you kind of forget that there's a like button for it because it's weird for streams. Look at this thing. I used to hate Bastiodon. Oh, welcome back, Lone Wolf. I'm doing pretty solid. It's going pretty well. Let's see. Okay, so we have Bastiodon now. We have Galvantula. We have Sandslash. I think that the only thing that I need, and I completely forgot about this yesterday. Again, Ghost helped me out with some of the evolution, trade evolutions, and I forgot about one, but I know that it appears in raids. Magnezone. But I don't know how fun it is to watch someone go through, like, check all of these raids and be like, oh, there's none. Now we have to get rid of the Farigiraf outbreak by time traveling and stuff. I'm not gonna do that. What I am gonna do, before I forget, we're gonna use the Academy Special because that gives us sparkling, okay. Sparkling power. Magnezone is Thunderstone? Oh! Guys, I know it seems crazy that I don't know this. It's just... I've never used Magnezone in my life. I was just at the cave. I'm actually shaking right now. I do have a case of the stupids, I will say. It's just Magnezone feels like... That feels weird. How is it not a trade evolution? Like, I'm glad. It flies around with Garchomp, and I knew about Garchomp, but I didn't know about Magnezone. Interesting. Anyways, Academy Special. Wait, do I have something going? Oh, I'm broke. How did this happen? Oh, no. Oh, it's so Jover. I can't get my Academy Special. Well, if I just wash my Pokemon, I can get the Academy Special. The game's really telling my Pokemon to bathe. It's just like, get heckin' washed. Well, give it a good washing. Oh, give it lots of suds. Look at all of that. No, don't shake it off. Don't shake it off. We're doing a thorough wash. Thorough. Right in the face. Just got in. What's happening? Washing specifically the Latias. The rest of them can suffer. No, I'm kidding. I want to bathe the worm. I don't even need to. I got the BP for this. I just want to. Yeah, you don't like the soap. It is what it is. You just have to deal with it. He's so sassy. Altarion! Is your name I Like Rocks? I love that. Wow, okay. So I think that I'm gonna have to put the stream on slow mode because some of you L boo in chat. Look at how cute this Altaria is. Oh my gosh. I mean this Vivian. My bad. It's a Vivian. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I love this. What is slow mode? It just means that people can't spam. It means that you can't type again for like another 30 seconds. I could have put it on slow mode of like 5 minutes if you guys wanted that, but I don't think you would. Wait, 100? I thought it... Huh? I'm sorry, I completely missed that. I was just reading the comment. Thank you. What? I beg your pardon? Are you sure? Like, is this okay? This feels wrong. Like, I didn't notice because I was reading the comment. I don't usually care about, like... Listen, of course it makes me happy when you guys give me super chats, but I care a lot more about what you have to say than money, you know? I really do appreciate that. I just want to make it clear that I see you guys way more as just numbers. You're people. It's just how it be. I just, like, by default, I skip straight to reading the comment to see what you have to say. Why did I... Oh yeah, Magneton. Magneton evolves into Magnezone using the Thunderstone, right? I can find specifically a Magneton, not a Magnemite. I don't want Magnemite, I want Magneton. Dude, thank you so much. I'll make sure that that money goes straight back into making bigger and better content. That's one thing that I really care about doing. If viewers are giving me money like that, I want to make sure that that is going towards the right things. For instance, thanks to the channel members and the super chats, I am working on getting a really nice setup going for shiny hunting the 1% Dustox, a 1 in 8,000, not 8,000, 819,200 chance of appearing. And so I wanted to get a quad setup going where I can not only have the capture cards so we have good footage, but on top of that, also have it so that I can control all the DSs using one controller. So I currently have someone working on, I purchased 4 DSs from one of my friends, and then they sent it to someone else who is going to be adding these attachments to the DSs so that, you know, so that I can do the quad shiny hunts, do more full odds shiny hunting. I know there is that argument over, is it really full odds if you're getting in multiple encounters? Yes, because if you have 8,192 DSs, you're not guaranteed to find a shiny. It's just simple math stuff there. But yeah, so I'm prepping this whole setup. I'm hoping it arrives soon. I think it's gonna be at least 2 weeks from now, but I'm honestly impressed that it isn't like 6 months. I better not jinx it. There better not be like issues in transit and stuff. Exactly, it is faster shiny checks. That's exactly what it is. So overall, it takes less time, but the shinies still have that same rarity to them. But again, the value of these things is completely subjective. And thank you to Crayon Eater for joining the frequent flyers. Much appreciated. I love that name. How long does it usually take you to edit a video? Oh, that really depends. I tend to... It usually takes a week, but that's if I'm like... Not to be like this, but that's when like I'm locked in and essentially overworking myself. Doing a little much. I've had times where, and don't worry, I'm working on having a better work schedule here. But I have had times where it's the day before the video is supposed to be out, and I wake up at like 9 a.m., which, you know, is what it is. And then I end up working from 9 a.m. until 5 a.m. the next day. And listen, don't do that. Whatever you do, do not do that. Get a better work ethic, because that's horrible. I have improved at this. The last video went totally fine because I gave myself more time to work on it. I also gotta look into editors. I'm so incredibly picky with things, so it's difficult for me to hire editors to work on videos. I've done it a few times, but I'm just so particular about things. And don't worry, I don't do that on a daily basis. That's like every 2 or 3 weeks, I have that day where it's like 20 hours, which is not good. Don't do that. Do not do that. It is bad. I find it hilarious when people are really obsessed over face reveals, but even more so with me specifically, because I've shown my face as recently as August. Like, hello. But that's fair. Like, that's fair. No one really looks at my Twitter. I see how it is. I don't really like Twitter nowadays. It's rough. I've been using Blue Sky a lot. Anyways, we have Magnezone now. So, do we have anything else left? Do we... I have good news. This lighting is horrendous. I have good news, guys. Blueberry Pokedex for Pokemon Home is complete. We can go on to the next thing. Let's heckin' go. Kitakami. I think is what we're gonna go with next, just so that I can get Blood Moon Ursaluna, so that I can actually full on. Like, I still need the Paradox Pokemon. Raging Bolt. Entei. Well, it's Entei. Entei is the Paradox now. But yeah, let's go ahead and go to Kitakami, and we'll get the rest of the Pokemon we need there. There are a lot. There are a lot of gaps with Kitakami. I don't have Gibble? I beg your pardon? How do I not... How do I not have Gibble? What? Well, let's go get Gibble. I'm sure it's up here. That's alright. I'm gonna do this entirely catching the Pokemon on my own. With the exception of, one of my mods has traded me a few version exclusives and trade evolutions. Noibat, hello. Do I need Noibat? Do I need Noibat? Noibat? Noibat, where are you? I think I might need Noibat, so let's go ahead and catch that. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but welcome to the Frequent Flyers. Thank you for joining. Welcome, welcome. Are we allowed to use the Discord to coordinate trades for completing the decks? For my Pokedex, we're gonna say no, but for other people's, I'm pretty sure, I think that there's a trade channel? Maybe? If there isn't, we'll look into it. What do you think about Floette? I think it's a very nice Pokemon. I think it's very pretty. Honestly, one of my favorite Gen 6 Pokemon. Oh yeah, is that not the... Wait, what's the name of the mountain? Oh yeah! Would you look at that? Chef Catherine plush is watching? Oh heck yes! I'm so happy everyone got their Chef Catherine safely. Or I hope. I mean, I haven't... Like, I don't keep tabs on who all bought them. I don't know who all bought them. I just know a lot of people got the Chef Catherine 2.0 plushie, and I'm incredibly grateful for that. There will be another plushie in the near future. And it's not the chef. But yeah, anyways, we got Noibat. Still need Gibble. Feel free to backseat game for this. If Gibble is not in this specific spot, like in this area, let me know. Because if it's something stupid like... Oh, there goes my phone. If it's something stupid like, well, Garchomp appears in raids, so therefore Gibble is in the Pokedex, then... Oh well. Dude, I would love to do a Wooper plushie, but that's... Wooper is not mine. I hate to break it to you. I do not have the trademark for the Pokemon Wooper. It's in the cave underneath the crystal pool. Okay. Ooh, what's this? Sorry, I'm getting distracted, but like... Geodude, really? Are you serious, man? You can get Gibble in Area 0. Do we just... You know what? Let's skip Gibble for now. And we'll get it when we go for the Paldea Dex. But what other things do I need in the cave? Oh, I need Geodude. Well, specifically I need Graveler. So, let's just grab this one. I'm gonna be totally honest. I think I have mentioned this a couple times, but, so the reason why Chef Catherine hasn't been in the videos recently is, so I do have anxiety. I do overthink things a lot, and the Chef Catherine character is very loud, and I am renting, and I don't want to be too loud. So I do want to bring that character back at some point, but it's not gonna be while I'm living in the place I'm living right now. It's not the neighbor's fault. It is literally me overthinking things way too much. Now, let's see. Oh, actually, we do need to go to the crystal pool anyways, so we might as well get the Gibble line while we're there. How many do you have left to get Meloetta? I really do need to make a countdown, don't I? I don't have the number on me exactly. I'm sure that we won't be able to finish the Pokedexes today, so next time that I stream this, I'll try to remember to have a countdown. Anyways, so there's a Pokemon I need in the crystal pool. Oh goodness, frame rate. I need the fish. That's the fish, right? I see a fish. I need the fish. I need to evolve it. Do you still use? Yeah, I still use that water bottle. I have it right now. Heckin'. It's right here. I use it all the time. All day, every heckin' day. My World Championships water bottle. Overthinking how the neighbors will react? Exactly. Exactly. And I know it's pretty irrational, but I want to be careful because like I'm not gonna say anything about my landlords. I'm not gonna do that. This is not the time nor the place for that. But yeah, I just want to be careful. Now let's see. We do need to evolve these two, so let's go ahead and do that. I overthink chairs for some reason. I'm kind of intrigued as to like, in what way? But like, I kind of get it. I kind of vibe with that. I can't say that I do the same thing. Neighbors probably think I'm weird because I'm the only one that actually hangs in my front yard. Dude, that's how I would feel. That's how I would feel, honestly. And I'm not saying it's justified. I don't think it's weird for you to sit in your front yard. I think that's fine. It's your front yard, hello? But yeah, people can be really judgmental. It's just how it is. Do you think you'll find a shiny? I hope so. I mean, otherwise, this will not be a video if nothing happens, you know? But, that's okay. Because at the end of the day, I just want to get Shiny Meloetta, baby. Though it is kind of unfortunate because I am already working with my thumbnail artist to make the thumbnail for a video that might not even happen, but it is what it is. If it doesn't happen, then I just post the art anyways and I say, hey, check it out. Anyways, we've got these two. I have not been doing this in order, so that kind of sucks. Let's go get... How? What? I don't have Bellsprout. Let's go get Bellsprout and Weepin' Bell. But not Victory Bell. I have Victory Bell. I mean... I guess it's a good question. Why do we call them thumbnails? Are they the size of a thumbnail? Is that like... I guess? I suppose? I don't know. It's supposed to be a tiny piece of art. Bellsprout! Hello, Bellsprout! I love you! I don't actually... Well, no, I can't back out of that. I just... You know, I can't be backing out of being nice to Bellsprout. Anyways, we got Bellsprout! And we need another one. Perfect. What is that in the background? What am I looking at there? Oh, it's Fomantis. I need that as well. We better get shiny box legendaries before Legend Za. You know, I would hope so. Like, it feels like that would make sense, right? Why are you throwing me off? You're not shiny. It's purely the lighting. That one isn't shiny either. They look different. Let's just get this Fomantis. And there's Ghost. Welcome in. Thank you for your help with all the trades yesterday. Very much appreciated. Yeah, so the Meloetta event does not expire. It is not necessarily an event, it's just a reward for completing certain Pokedexes in Pokemon Home. We're gonna catch 2 of these because we do need the evolution as well. Chat has been behaving pretty well today, with one exception. One? Oh, and Ghost, you missed... I don't know if you can still see it in the, at the top of the chat box. $100 super chat? For why? Thank you! Anyways, let's evolve what we have right now. Or we can... No, I wanna evolve them right now. Let's go. Oh, dude, also, I don't know if they're in chat, but to the person who edited this one clip of me, quote-unquote banning, I guess it's hiding on YouTube, hiding this one person who was spamming ban me, that clip was really good. I love the way you edited that, if you're seeing this. That was a banger. It was so funny. I haven't reposted it anywhere because, I I don't want to repost something without it being like the direct post. You know? I don't want to screen record it and then upload it elsewhere. Let's give it 3. There we go. Mayday! It was you! I know that name. Well, thank you for making that. It made me so happy. Yesterday was kind of funky, and that made my day. What's Trevenant's baby evolution name? Phantom. I need Gyarados? Really? How? How? Literally how? I impress myself sometimes. Can't lie. Frame rate. Yippee. No, but like I made a whole video where I shiny hunted level 100 Magikarp. You would think that I would have evolved one, right? Apparently not. But yeah, let's go ahead and get a Gyarados. Or specifically a Magikarp that we're just gonna evolve. We could just see if we can... Let's find a level 100 Magikarp. I'm pretty sure if you use a rare candy on a level 100 Pokemon, they evolve now. I think. If I recall correctly, that was one of the quality of life improvements that they made. I don't know why I'm going on this whole journey when there's a like fast travel spot. This little flying journey that I'm going on is pretty unnecessary, but you know what? It's a good time to just chill, you know? Use the waterfall trick. Does it work on like I need to find a waterfall first. That thing confuses me. I don't get it. Anyways, so Magikarp can spawn here. The question is, will it? Dude, this thing's huge. Level 49. 65. And it's marked. No! Get out of here. Oh! There it goes. I have Weepin' Bell in the front. Send help. I am struggling. Run. Got away safely. I'm just gonna go ahead and save. I thought it would be fun to encounter it by having it just land on me. That was the 3rd Magikarp. I'm telling you, level 100 Magikarp is not as rare as it used to be. What is the waterfall trick? So apparently, if you get a Magikarp to go up a waterfall, it'll evolve. Alright, buddy, get out of here. I will kill you. Don't take that out of context. I'm already dealing with enough of YouTube marking my stuff as made for kids so then it doesn't show up for my actual audience. I don't want it to go in the opposite direction where it's like, yeah, this has been age restricted, 18 plus. Weepin' Bell is dead. I'm just gonna run. It seems like the best thing to do. It's fine, it's fine. We've got these, and we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this. This is anything but satisfying. Let's fix this for a second. And, no, wait. Where is the nearest waterfall? I must find one. Everyone panic, I said the word die. Isn't that the singular for dice? You say like a die? So, can it really go like... It has to be a tiny waterfall, right? Because I don't think it's gonna go up this whole thing. Right? Let's just... That's too far away. Alright, I see how it is. I'll just fall off. Where am I? What? So... That wasn't supposed to happen, right? Koraidon sinks and drowns. What the heck, man? Dude, it really does. It just sinks. What are you doing, man? Look at the bounce. Oh, wait. So, like, can I actually go up? No, I drowned. Help. Help. What do I do? Like... Okay, let's start from over here. You can do it, buddy. Oh, it really does just... This is... Hi, Poliwag. I'm just... Can we... I'm just gonna... Okay, hi, Poliworld. There are too many Pokemon here. I'm getting nervous. It's not gonna work like this. You know, it's a really good idea to say that, dude. I just saw that one comment. Cheers to the mods for immediately deleting that. Yeah, because that's the right thing to do. The right thing to do is totally that. I'm not even gonna say it because then people will do it. Okay, well... I need to stop this. I need to... Whoa! What happened? Why did the camera go up? Whoa! Doesn't work on Waterfall. But that's like the whole thing. Magikarp can evolve by going up a waterfall. Is it just that one? That one hates me? It needs to be a little baby waterfall because Magikarp's a wuss. You threw me off for a second. Wait, I can't be throwing the Magikarp in here. It's gonna die. Here you can go. I just wanted to evolve a Magikarp through, making it climb up a waterfall. But I don't think we're doing that today. I could have sworn that's a thing that they added in Scarlet and Violet. But Koraidon is too busy dying, so we're just gonna use a rare candy. Let's go! And there you go, by the way. In case you thought that level 100 Pokemon couldn't evolve, well, they couldn't before, but they can now. Just gotta give it a rare candy. Oh yeah, I didn't check the mark. Let's see. Careful nature. Okay, well, what a surprise! Let me tell you, the uncommon mark is the most common mark. Actually, it might not be. There are some weather marks that might be more common. But, wow. Nice and sociable. All right. Anyways, got way off track there. Next two Pokemon that I need are version exclusives. So I'll handle those on my own time because they're specifically for Violet. It's Aipom and Ambipom. Did it have to be that waterfall? I don't know. I don't know if it's a specific waterfall. I know for sure it's not that specific waterfall if it is a specific one. Honestly, I think that specific one is one where you just can't do it. Anyways, let's grab... this is the one time, and I'll never say this again. I need Swinub. And I know that it spawns here because there have been quite a few times where I've been hunting for a shiny Wooper and then a shiny Swinub shows up. Just because. Weren't there some Morpeko outbreaks for an event? Yeah, and I missed it because my brain is stupid. It's just a little bit stupid. Thank you for the super chat, Julia. Much appreciated, much appreciated. Of course, the one time where I'm like, I need Swinub, it doesn't show up. Swinub hates me. Really, truly does. I'm gonna do a big camera because I want to look around. Because it do be like that. Have you played Pokemon Go by chance? It would be shocking if I didn't. I'll be real with you. Also, fun fact. Before my channel even had like 10,000 subscribers, I used to post a lot on TikTok. And my very first sponsorship was a TikTok sponsorship. I was sponsored by Pokemon Go. That's pretty sick. And it was also something where I was really hyped about, the specific campaign. It was the Stuffle Community Day. It was a bummer because that was the first community day back from doubling the length of time of community days. You know, like for a little while it was 6 hours. This was the first one that was back to 3, which that part was a bummer. But it was really cool because Stuffle wasn't even in the game yet, and they were adding it in this community day, and then on top of that, it can be shiny. And then on top of that, there was another, basically I was promoting the season of Alola, and then also some improvements, some quality of life changes for Mega Evolution. And the people that I worked with were absolutely amazing, super nice, super kind. It was, I can't lie, it was a lot of work, but it was totally worth it. And they even sent me like thank you gifts. Both well, I shouldn't be talking too much about this. I got gifts from the PR company that I worked with, and I got gifts from Niantic. They were very nice. I knew about the one gift arriving from the PR company, but I didn't know about Niantic sending one. And then one day I got a package. It just said Niantic, and I was like, what? I beg your pardon? They sent me a Go Plus and these Pokemon ear cuffs. They're so weird, dude. So they go around like the back of your ear. And these ones are very special because I don't know how special they are anymore, but basically you can't buy these. They were originally used in a special, like, I think it was like a somewhat private event in Japan, testing out some new stuff in Pokemon Go. And they had the people who were testing this out, they got to borrow these. And then they were like, we want to buy these. So then they had them for a limited time in Japan. And then after that, it was basically only used as like prizes at Pokemon Go Fest and stuff. I have yet to go to an IRL Pokemon Go Fest, but I'd really like to. It seems like they've been pretty fun lately. I know the first one apparently was disastrous, but they learned since then for sure. Thank you for the 10 gifted. Much appreciated. Wow. Look at all the people, like, look at all the new green names. Welcome to the frequent flyers. Oh, there's Swinub. There we go. Our kingdom is growing. Yeah, the thing is, and guys, if you don't get a gifted sub, don't complain. It's not up to the user. Just by the way, I'm pretty sure that the way that it works on YouTube, you can only gift to random viewers. You don't get a choice in it. It's either you join the frequent flyers or you gift memberships at random. I think that I only need one swine up. Yeah, I just need to evolve this one into Pilo Swine. Yeah, I realized, did I say subs? I'm so used to Twitch. That's weird. I haven't streamed on Twitch in ages. Yeah, you guys can subscribe anytime. Subscribing is free. This is a channel membership. Thank you, Mossy Paper. I love that name. Is this a bad time for me to be saying that I'm kind of distancing myself from YouTube Shorts? I'll be honest with you. I'm incredibly passionate about my long-form videos. And YouTube has been marking a lot of my shorts as made for kids, so it's not going to show up for any of my regular viewers. It's pretty upsetting, to be honest. But it is what it is. I'll be real with you. It's been quite the situation. I've spoken to like 3 different people from YouTube, 2 of which did not use the right name. And one of them basically sent me the usual textbook, check out the policies, and I'm like, all right, well, I've checked out the policies before, but either way, you set 2 shorts to Made for Kids from the same series, exact same premise, basically the same title and everything, and you approved of the appeal on one of them and denied the other. Why? But they won't answer that. They just sent the textbook. We set things as Made for Kids if it's content towards children that are too young for YouTube. Or, and this part is crazy, by the way. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but thank you for joining the frequent flyers. So the crazy thing is, and this is in their policies, they will also set videos to Made for Kids if, I kid you not, they are not for kids, but they're based around content that can be for kids. You know how problematic that is? It totally makes sense now to me, because I've seen so many people on Twitter who have been like, hey, I made this short, this Sonic the Hedgehog short that has like gore, that has violence and like swears in it, and YouTube marked it as Made for Kids. We need to fix this. That has happened before. That is a true story. That is something that I saw happen to someone, and they had to argue with Team YouTube on Twitter. And it's because of that policy of, we will set videos to Made for Kids even if they're not, as long as it's related to IPs that are. And that's such a huge issue. Like, that's insane. It really is. So people are being like, oh, you need to swear. And here's the thing, it's not even for the sake of like having a family-friendly audience. It's literally just, I don't feel comfortable swearing. You know what I do have though? Headphone warning, because I don't actually know what the volume is on this. I can pretend. So, let's see. What the? It's pretty good, right? I didn't say anything. I literally went, what the? And just let that. I didn't actually say anything, but I think it's an interesting premise if I just start putting that in videos, and like my regular viewers will know that I'm not swearing, but YouTube won't. I think it's kind of clever. If I have to resort to that, so be it. But yeah, I just have a button. I can like Morse code, heckin', you know? I don't know what I don't know if that's even Morse code. I hope I didn't say anything bad. Isn't that neat? I think it's pretty great. Good heavens, she's swearing in Morse code. Is it that I'm too nice to swear? I don't think so. It's just, I just grew up in a very, no swears, no caffeine. Was that a shiny Poliwag? It's gone now. Yippee! Oh yeah, I wish that I could prove it to you guys, that I'm not saying anything when I do that, because heckin', how am I supposed to do that? It mutes out what I say, it replaces it with a bleep. I can use it for like spoilers. Like, dies in endgame. Why did I stumble on that phrase? I've never watched Endgame because it has Endgame spoilers. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Okay, thank you for clarifying how to pronounce your name. Thank you, Zeke. Oh, don't worry, guys. Spoiler warning. And that's the thing, I feel like a lot of people, I have had people comment on the fact that I don't swear, and it's not even in like from time to time, it's like, from time to time, it's parents who are like, I let my kids watch your video, and I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that necessarily, because, I mean, my target audience, and my actual audience, if I look at my analytics, is generally like, 18 to 24 is like the average. But yeah, so, but I've also gotten people who are like, yeah, I'm a grown adult, but I really like that you don't swear in your videos. It's just, it feels kind of unnecessary having a lot of swearing in some videos. I'm like, well, that's nice. Don't swear, it's bad for your left earlobe. Do you know something? This is mere coincidence. I swear. So I was having an issue with my left ear the other week. And yeah, this is not an invitation to say what your age is. Do not do that. If you're too young to be on YouTube, leave. Did you hear YouTube is turning pink? Is it? Why am I still... I don't... Why did my character... Why did it have its mouth open and be angry like that? What? Yeah, so YouTube has added like a subtle gradient to have more pink. I don't know why. Wait, did the... AI chat summary talking about you swearing. Hey, person who sends me the chat summaries after all my streams, screenshot that. And yeah, we can't tell if you're joking about your age, so we will just have to ban people if they say that they're too young to be on YouTube. And that's like, that's final. Even if you're like, heckin', I don't know, 30 years old and you're like, haha, I'm 9. You gotta leave. I need Stantler, but I don't recall exactly where to get it here. I think it might be in the forest, but we can just get it in Paldea because we still need it there as well. We don't need... We still need Purlia, we need Nuzleaf, we need Shiftry. Well, I'm just gonna go for Nuzleaf right now. See, Ghost, you get the pass here because I know that you're not 3 years old. You're one of the moderators. Dude, yeah, I think that's insane. I mean, I've never used a dating app. Not my thing. But like, yeah, apparently, like, I remember one of my classmates in high school being like, yeah, I set my age to like 21. Don't do that! That is a bad thing to do. There's probably something illegal about it. Oh, I think I need Gengar. So that's perfect. Okay, this is gonna be a pain, isn't it? That is fraud and you could go to jail for that. Yeah, that checks out. Yeah, don't commit fraud, dude. Don't commit crimes. Let's just leave it at that. Chat, don't do crime. That is bad. It is a bad thing to do. And also, it is illegal to commit crime. Yeah, I hate to say it, but I'm not gonna joke about crimes for the bit. I know I've told this story before, but okay. I'll just ask this question first, and then based on the response, we'll see if I talk about this today. This Gengar's gonna take forever, but it's a good time for me to talk about this. Have any of you not heard the story of, the crab guy bathroom fire? This is a story I've told before. It is a true story. It is something I've experienced. There was a guy. We'll call him Crab Guy. Because that's what my coworkers called him. I worked at a grocery store one day, and I was a cashier. And one day I was, you know, doing my job, and a woman runs out of the washroom. I think, yeah. Though, in hindsight, why was... Okay, I'll get back to this later. I have some questions here, but... This woman comes over and starts yelling that there's a fire in the washroom. We're all like, what the heck? So the fire department comes along, and they bring this like giant heckin' industrial fan. They take care of it, and they have to whisk away all the smoke. So they had that giant fan. A lot of stuff. It was really loud. It was really overwhelming. And they were like, we need to close tills like 1 through 6, I believe. And I was at till number 4. And so I had to finish getting this one transaction done with this customer. It was a lot of stuff that I still had to scan, and the firemen were just like standing there waiting. And at the end, I'm like, here's your total. And they were like, can I get $30 off of that? And I was like, yeah, do you have your points card? And they were like, no. Yeah, so this place has a rewards thing. You can use your points to get discounts. But if you don't have your card, then how are you supposed to do that? Right? And this lady gets so mad and it's like, I refuse to leave this checkout until I get my $30 off. And I'm like, we can move this over to customer service and they can get you that discount. Refuse to listen. I don't even recall exactly how that went because I ended up calling up my supervisor. I ended up ending my shift like 2 hours early because it was just, there was so much going on. The loud fan was still going. I could barely hear. We also had our masks on, so like that also made it difficult to communicate. It was just so overwhelming. Ended up going home early, got some ice cream, felt a little better. And also ended up taking work off the next day as well. But months later, I asked one of my coworkers, did we ever find out like what happened with that? Why the bathroom was on fire? And he was like, yeah, crab guy. I'm like, what? So, he filled me in on this. Basically, there was a guy who used to work at the store and really cared about the crabs in the seafood department. And was a little insane about it. To the point where, like, he would steal the crabs. He would just take them out of the crab tank, take them on little walkies in the shopping carts. Sometimes he would take them outside of the store and just let them free. And the final straw was when he put a bunch of salad in the crab tank. And so he got fired, obviously. And then, oh, Stantler, we need that. Then, I guess in retaliation, I don't know how far apart him being fired was from when he did this, but he lit flares in the bathroom. Yeah. So that's the bathroom fire story. A guy committed arson for crab rights. I'm sure the crabs did not care. Yeah, the guy worked there. The guy worked at the store. So he got fired. Culture chimp? I wish. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I wouldn't. No, that was one of the most stressful days of working there, and there were a lot of really awful things that happened. And like listen, I don't hate people. There aren't people that I hate. I think hate is a very strong word. But there is at least one person. There was one guy just wouldn't stop just harassing me. And one of my coworkers. So you love to see it. And it got to the point where at one point it went too far. He said something absolutely insane. And even his friend who was next to him and also worked there was like, dude, what the heck? Obviously a different language there, but yeah. Not a big fan of people. Not a big fan of this guy, especially. In fact, hate is a strong word, but that would describe how I feel about that person. But yeah, so, I would never punch someone, however. I feel like there's a time and place to do that. And I missed out. I missed out. This is so sad. But yeah, I wouldn't... Dude, I don't even understand why that guy lit the bathroom on fire. Not the same guy that I'm talking about hating. I'm just confused because it was on, like... dude, this was a big grocery store. Why did you do it on like the opposite side of the seafood department? Like, I guess it kind of makes sense in that they probably don't want to hurt the crabs. I don't know. I'm reading too far into this, but that was just a crazy experience. Thank you for joining the frequent flyers, Alicorn Sunny. Welcome, welcome. I was gonna tell another story, a very short story, but I realized I've been injured on the job before. I'm not gonna explain how because I feel like it's kinda... It was a minor injury, but I think the way that the best way I could describe it, is kind of gruesome. So, I'll just say I don't miss working retail. And also, though this is just common sense, and I'm sure that you guys would understand this, but please, please treat minimum wage workers with respect. Like, a lot of respect. Because there's a lot of work that goes into it, and a lot of the time, honestly, I do genuinely think, based on my experience working at a grocery store, the job itself is relatively simple. It's pretty easy. The only reason why the job overall is difficult is because of issues related to customers. It's not always necessarily the customer's fault, but like, a solid amount of the time it is. And welcome to the frequent flyers, Night Fury. Welcome, welcome. How many sea dots do I have now? But yeah, there is one thing that I will say from my experience working at a grocery store is that you can really tell when someone has never had to work that sort of job. Just by the way that they treat the cashiers. Because I feel like it's common sense a lot of the time that cashiers are not the owners of like billion-dollar corporations, you know? They don't make the policies. There was one time, and I do think that this rule was stupid. There was one time during the transition from plastic bags to paper bags at the place that I worked, where they were like, hey, I'm gonna have you man self-checkout, and we're not going to have plastic bags at the bagging section. We're not gonna have any bags at the bagging section. The customers will have to call you over, ask for a certain number of bags, then you punch it into the system, and then you give them that many bags. All for what? So that people don't steal bags that cost 5 cents? Like, obviously, don't steal, but wow. You're just ruining it for what? That was insane. And it was even worse because I thought that that was a stupid way to do things. But it was even worse because obviously, so did the customers. And who do they have there to lash out on? Heckin' me! So yeah, it was literally, that was for one shift. And they were like, that's weird, we're not gonna do that. But of course, it was the one shift that I was there for. So, you know, you love to see it. Anyways, we have 3 C dot. I only needed 2. Why did I do this? Let's just evolve these so we can complete the line. Yippee. We'll go medium candy. Perfection. There we go. So Meloetta is shiny locked, but you can get it now through Pokemon Home. There's, I would say, an event, but it's like a permanent thing in Pokemon Home from now on, that you can get Shiny Meloetta if you complete the Paldea, Kitakami, and Blueberry Pokedex. You have to send all of those to Pokemon Home to have it register, and they all have to be from Paldea, I think. Now, this could have changed. They may have patched it or something, but yeah. I think your chat must be bugged because people are talking. Oh, I totally had my chat box to top chat. I changed it to live chat, and now it's giving me a chat summary. Oh, that's stupid. That showed up for a second, it just disappeared. It probably heard that I was calling it out. It was like, oh no, not this person again. Oh, wait. So, guys, I don't actually... I was not a Gen 3 girly. I don't... How do evolve? Help. Leaf stone. Thank you. You absolute heroes. Leaf stone. Not the shiny stone. There we go. There are some Pokemon that I'm like, they don't look like they would evolve through a stone. I can kind of understand that with this one, though. Can't lie. He's such a silly guy. Look at its, like, tiny stilts. Like, you're really doing that just to be, like... I don't know. Not even a foot taller. Anyways, we got those. So there's that. I need Kirlia and Gardevoir. Wait. No, I have Gardevoir. I guess I just haven't put it in home. That's from YouTube Shorts. Wow. Let's go ahead and move that over. Which one is it? 3 segment. There we go. Perfect. We have Gardevoir. We still need Kirlia. I do not need Gallade. Yeah, I don't need Gallade. Heck yeah. You know what? We are gonna fast travel for this. Because it's gonna be a while to get there anyways. And don't worry guys, I can confirm I have Gallade. Need to get it in the region. Are you telling me that I need to catch a Gardevoir specifically in Kitakami? I don't think that's the case. I think it's just that it needs to be from Scarlet and Violet. I don't think the game looks that far into it. Oh yeah, I also need this guy. We'll worry about him later. Let's go get a Kirlia. I know that they spawn here. I've gotten an outbreak here before with Kirlia. Wait, they spawn in the day. I know at least Ralts spawns in the day. Let's just get him. It's monkey time. I'll save. I don't plan on using a Master Ball for this. Seems like a waste of a Master Ball. Ignore what I did in the last stream twice. Okay. What a creature. Yeah, I'm just gonna catch it. It's just gonna... Well, I can't quick ball it. That's just not gonna happen, right? Do you think that I can just... Oh, I could totally just do this. It's not gonna die. I'm just gonna scream at it over and over again. This one's a little menace thanks to Nasty Pot. Fair point. I wish I knew how much of the Pokedex I've done. I can't see exactly how much. I haven't been counting each Pokemon while I've been encountering them throughout the stream. I just have my phone up with 142 out of 200, but that's not including any of the Pokemon that I caught today. For the Kitakami one. And then for Blueberry, I've completed it aside from the 2 Paradox forms that I still need. Which I will get soon. Why was I about to use a repeat ball? What is wrong with me? Let's just lower the health and we'll start using the timer ball. Is Monkey Dory shiny locked? Yes. You're one of the people who requested a shiny right after I said, hey guys, don't request a shiny here. I've already picked the Pokemon for this video. You know who you are. Why did I use a repeat ball? Why did I do that? Here's the thing, there's a reason why I'm not going to be doing YouTube Shorts anymore, and it's not just because of the made for kids thing, it's also because it's just showing it to people who won't read. And I mean that in like the nicest possible way. It's just, it's been a week. I'm just gonna start doing this. Listen, I know that's kind of brutal, but yeah. Like I don't think you guys are really gonna see it because it's set to YouTube Kids right now, of course. But the last one of the series, I was like, this is the final one before the long form video that's coming out tomorrow. And people were still asking to hunt for specific Pokemon for certain types. And I was like, do you really think that I am starting and finishing making that video today? No. It took me like 2 or 3 weeks to shiny hunt for all those Pokemon. So yeah, just like a behind the scenes thing for you guys. So a lot of stuff with YouTube, it takes a lot longer to make than you would think. It really does. And it's funny because there have been times where it's like, every once in a while, a video will come out that I make. Oh, Latias is... Oh, okay, stays alive. Let's go. I'm so proud of her. Sometimes people will upload like the same thing around the same time by mere coincidence. And there have been times where it's like, oh, this person did the same premise as your video. And I was like, one, why do we care? And 2, their video came out 2 days after mine. How were they supposed to know? I didn't tell them. I didn't tell this one person that I heckin' did that. What? Dude, you can't be sending me that much. You can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. You can't do that. You really can't. That's really nice of you, but like, are you sure? I really like, thank you. I will have a great rest of the stream, but whoa. Dude, seriously, if you want to like refund that or anything, go ahead. That is what? Thank you. I will make sure that that's put towards the right stuff. I am taking note of that right now so that I make sure that that goes to the right place. I beg your pardon? Excuse me? They might be gone now. They might have left. This was their, hey, I'm heading out, but thank you for what you do. Whoa! You didn't, dude, you could have sent me like 2 cents and I would have been like, heck yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. You know, I kind of have an idea as to what I'm gonna put that towards. If that's cool with you, if you're still here. But, so I've been thinking about this a lot because I tend to have times where the mental doesn't do too fantastic and it makes it difficult for me to work on videos and edit so much, so the upload schedule is kind of wonky because of that. And I thought that one thing that might help is if I maybe get a laptop that I'm able to edit on, so then I can edit things away from my desk and I don't have to be there the whole time, and then things can get done more easily. So I if that's okay, I would like to put that towards that. It's something that I've been thinking about a lot. And I'm really grateful. I know I used the repeat ball again. I completely out of habit. I am a little distracted. That would be a few rangers with Manaphy eggs. Speaking of which, I do have the Manaphy eggs. So that hunt is gonna happen at some point. Oh, Echo was badly poisoned and is gonna die. I think it would be a good idea because it also means if I do, like, travel a little more, then I can edit things while I'm there. Like, I wasn't able to edit much, while I was at Worlds. I might I might put that towards the laptop. Dude, what the heck? They're probably gone. I'm just rambling to someone who might not even be in the chat right now. But if you're still here, you are still here. Dude, thank you so much. I will make sure that that goes towards the laptop. I will make sure to post when that arrives. I'm obviously not gonna get one right away because I really need to look into it and make sure that I'm getting something that is worthwhile and is gonna work for what I want to do. Thank you. Whoa. Oh, there's the knockout. Okay, bye, Subaru. That's really nice. What the heck, man? Yeah, dude, don't even- we don't need to turn this into a competition. And quite frankly, I don't want that to turn into a competition. I think that, I do think it's- I'm kind of baffled when people send super chats. I'm incredibly grateful for them, but I'm always like, I don't know. I don't know how to put things into words. I'm not the best with words, but I really appreciate that. Anyways, I guess I'll be looking into that soon. I'm gonna get a laptop. Now, man, I can't- how do I move on from that? How do I do that? Oh yeah, we needed Curlia and it's daytime now, so we should be able to find it. And I know that they spawn around here. There's a Ralts, we're good. We need 2 because we also need Gardevoir. No, we don't. 400 is about 2 of my college textbooks. Yeah, that checks out. There is a huge problem with textbooks. Huge problem with textbooks in post-secondary especially. I remember I had to pay, I believe it was $350 for a textbook that I ended up not even using. It said that it was a required thing for the course, and we didn't even use it in the course. I learned everything just in the lectures. It's really messed up, especially because they'll make new editions of these textbooks like every year. So then you have to get the one that is for that specific. Do I also need Ralts? No, I just need Curlia, so I don't need this one. Yeah, the textbooks are really expensive. And yeah, so there were some professors who made it very clear. It's like, we have these textbooks, it says that it's required. We had to put it as required. And it probably is a good idea. It will help you to learn more. But like, if you can't afford to get it, then just don't get it. It'll be fine. I had some professors who were really nice like that. But yeah, it's insane that that's not even included in like the cost of tuition. My Vivian is in the front of your party. You need to heal your team. I know. That's my plan. Right after evolving this into Curlia, I'm going to heal up my Pokemon because this is scary to see. Half the team is just heckin' dead. Says you're talking about textbooks. I mean, that is correct. We are talking about textbooks right now because textbooks are insanely expensive. Quetzy. You can't be saying that in chat. That is criminal crimes bad. However, I do think that the system needs to be fixed. Really does. It should not cost $400 for a textbook. Any advice on someone that's thinking about starting a PokeTube channel? I'm actually gonna start with, I guess, a little story about how I got into it. Because here's the thing. I never really learned from anyone else. And I can't, well, I can say that, but I can't. I didn't watch any videos that were like how to be a Pokemon YouTuber. I just kind of did it. I wasn't planning on going into YouTube at all. In late 2018, when Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee came out, I was already like really into shiny hunting, and I was even more so when those games came out because you can screen record on the Switch. And so I would take screenshots and screen recordings and I would post them on Instagram because I didn't really have any friends or family who were interested in Pokemon, let alone shiny hunting. So it's kind of like I just wanted to talk to people who are interested in the same small niche as I was. And so I started posting on Instagram, and then some of those popped off and like some of the posts got like 1,000 likes and I was like, whoa. And then eventually I did, oh, I do need Kricketune, surprisingly. So anyways, that made me lose my train of thought big time. But basically, I also, alongside shiny hunting, I had more hobbies, of course. I did a lot of dance. And one day in dance class, I broke my ankle. And then suddenly, because my whole life revolved around dance for a while. And all of a sudden, all that time that I was spending on dance, I had so much free time. And so I did more shiny hunting. I did Q&As on Instagram stories. And at one point, a couple people were asking, they were like, hey, would you ever consider making a YouTube channel? Or like, do you have a YouTube channel? And in hindsight, it's kind of funny thinking about it because there was no way to tell if I would even be good with like commentary and stuff, because all I did was post screenshots and screen recordings directly from my Switch to Instagram with captions. There was no way of knowing if even make any sense for me to get into YouTube. But because I was bored and because it kind of intrigued me, I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna make YouTube videos. You have a Cricketune? Yes, but for some reason I don't in Pokemon Home. I have registered it in the Pokedex, but I don't have one currently anywhere. Or, well, I do have one, just not from Paldea, not from Scarlet and Violet. I do have Kricketot, though, funnily enough. Now we need to get Pachirisu, and I saw one earlier. But yeah, so, I essentially got into YouTube because I had a broken ankle and I was bored. But, you gotta get a lot of practice with talking to yourself. I think that's one of the biggest things if you want to get into content creation. You have to be comfortable talking to yourself. I am pretty dang comfortable talking to myself. And, you really have to have thick skin. I do have to say that, and it's hard to say because, I mean, it shouldn't have to be like that, but there will be hate comments. There always will be, whether you guys see them on my channel or not, because most of them will be automatically hidden by YouTube, but I can still see them. There are some kind of unhinged comments, though lately I just haven't been looking at those. I try to ignore them. I used to look at them as like a form of entertainment because I was just baffled at how insane some people can be. How do I stop yapping? Here's the thing though, and I know you're probably talking about like totally unrelated, and I don't have an answer for you because I yap all the time. You gotta get used to yapping if you want to get into content creation. That's just how it be. Now, let's see. I did get Stantler, right? I'm pretty sure I got Stantler. Stantler is there, yeah. Still need Pachirisu. I have kind of been losing my train of thought over and over again. I might be oversharing here, but maybe I should, like... I'm not gonna let the comment section diagnose me with ADHD. But I will absolutely let a doctor. So, eventually I'm gonna look into that just to see if there's like... Because here's the thing, if I do have ADHD, then that can be like treated in a way, and I think that would be helpful. But if I don't, then it's fine. Then there's nothing wrong, you know? Just a random thought. I think that getting a diagnosis for things is very useful. Because like when I was younger, I didn't understand why I was the way I was, and then it turns out that I had an anxiety disorder. Collectively, the comment section probably has a doctorate. Based on the way that chat was yesterday, I disagree. It's been a lot nicer today. I love you, chat. But don't get parasocial. I don't mean it like this is purely heckin', I don't know. Your chat. I appreciate you. Just found a random full-on shiny uncle. Why did I say it like that? Oinkalone. Congrats, dude. I was gonna say, I kind of did, but I didn't. I got one with shiny charm odds randomly in my Espeon video. Yeah, I realized maybe I shouldn't have said love, and it's not because I don't, but because now it's getting parasocial, and I don't mean for it to be like that. I do think that it's very important to set boundaries between creators and viewers, because there are some people who are like, guys, I don't need people asking me out. That's strange. I am merely a voice on the internet. Exactly! That is the best way of describing it. I love you guys in a way you refer to a group of rabbits in your yard that you see occasionally. See that? That's real. I think I'm overthinking things way too hard because I was about to be like, but like, I don't see you guys as rabbits, okay? You're not animals. Though sometimes chat can be vicious. Yeah, no romance in chat. I still need Pachirisu. My brain is so empty. I could have sworn I saw a Pachirisu here. What if I am a rabbit? No, you're a pizza kraken. Welcome to the Frequent Flyers, Volterra. Yippee! No! I do not see you as furries! Chat? Do you see yourselves as furries? Thoughts? Any furries in chat? And I mean that in like a nice way. We are not here to clown on furries. Because I think it's mean to be judgmental like that. We're all a little furry. Yeah, you're only a furry if you want to be. Exactly. There were a lot of furries on Flipnote Hatena back in the day. I remember that very well. But there were also people who didn't understand what furries were and used the term anyways. Only on Wednesdays. What happened to Flipnote Frog? Oh. I need to fix the alert box. We haven't had that for like 2 or 3 streams. I'll have to fix that at some point. I love the Flipnote Frog. I love its little sound. It makes me so happy. I love opening up Flipnote Studio and hearing the dun 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 dun. Yeah. You know, it brings me so much joy. I love Flipnote Hatena so much. I cried when they announced that it was closing. But like there was the silver lining of Flipnote 3D coming soon, and then it just didn't. They just didn't say anything. It came out in Japan, but not anywhere else. And also the way that the online system worked on Flipnote Studio on the Japanese one was very pay to play. So like, if you weren't able to experience Japanese Flipnote Studio 3D, you weren't really missing out. I would know from experience because I went as far as to get a Japanese 3DS so that I could get Flipnote Studio 3D because I wanted it so badly. And then, just after I got the shipping notification, so like there's no turning back now, after I get the shipping notification about the 3DS being on its way, the news breaks out. Hey, we're closing this Nintendo Rewards thing. So as like a consolation prize, everyone can get a code to get Flipnote Studio 3D in English. Like, I beg your pardon? Like, I am sorry? I just spent like $200 for a free game that is now available everywhere? Was no! Go! Try to clean. Okay, do I have to... Chat, listen, I'm a different person than the child I was. this was not that 3DS. So, as a kid, I was stupid. And there were a lot of mishaps with me breaking devices and not using them properly. For example, my first 3DS. It was a nice blue 3DS. And I liked to make sure that the screen was spotless. But I also really liked efficiency. And I felt like the process of, let's say you get like a damp towel, like barely heckin' wet, and you wipe down the 3DS, and then you have to either have like a specific dry side to the towel or washcloth, or get another one, and then you have to wipe it down and dry it. That felt like a lot. So I felt like cutting the middleman, and instead of getting a wet cloth, I'd have a dry cloth. And then the way that I would wipe it down with water was I wouldn't wipe it down with water. I would just take my 3DS, turn on the tap of the sink just a little bit so that water drips directly onto the screen. And I did this all the time to both screens. And then one day, the 3DS mysteriously stopped working. I didn't know why until months later when I was like, wait a second. Yeah, you would think, like, just get, like, some screen cleaner and, like, a microfiber cloth. Like, it's really not that difficult. What are you doing? But then, fair warning, if you have, like, a glasses cleaning spray, be so careful with what you use it on. Because there was another incident related to me cleaning the screens. I didn't kill this one. I didn't destroy this system, but it basically did the opposite of what it was supposed to do. Instead of cleaning my screen, I created like permanent blemishes on the screen. So here's what happened. I got a 2DS, this nice seafoam mint sort of green one. Blue, whatever color it is. And basically, I could have sworn I saw Pachirisu here. I'm really sorry. I'm thinking about that a little bit. But anyways, I got this 2DS and I tried cleaning the screen using my glasses cleaning spray. Here's the thing. It wasn't stupid for me to think that a cleaning spray for glass surfaces wouldn't work on specifically a 2DS. I don't think so. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend using a glasses cleaning spray on that unless you know exactly what's in it and exactly what's like compatible, because it ended up wiping down like the finish of the screen so that there were like permanent blemishes to it. Like you can't get rid of that. It's there forever. So, yeah, that sucked because I did that on like day 2 of having that 2DS. That's not a Pachirisu. That's a Fomantis. Maybe I just never saw a Pachirisu here. It's like I thought I saw one on the ground. Here, hold on. What number is it in here? Or what is it close to? I'm just looking at it on my phone. Hold on. It's right next to Cricketune. So it's close to here. And I know that I have it in here, but I don't have it in home. And I don't currently have one in my boxes. Yeah, okay, spends its time up in trees. Okay, we'll look carefully at the trees then. We'll do some bonk. Bonk. And for it. Yeah, I waterboarded a 3DS. Never let Catherine in a GameStop with a water bottle. Yeah, please don't. If you see purple hair and a water bottle, in a GameStop, run. Or just kindly ask them to leave the water bottle outside. Like, you know how people will, like, leash up their dogs outside? What if you just leash up a water bottle outside? Where are the Pachirisu? Where did they go? They can appear here, but where are they? I must go to higher altitudes. Pachirisu, please, I beg of you. I should not— oh! Thank you. Thank you. Hi. It's so cute. Look at it, it's a friend. It's so cute. I love Pachirisu. And it matches the quick ball. Let's go. Okay, well now we can move on from Pachirisu. I need Lilligant. That is a stone evolution, right? And like, hold on, let me make sure I know exactly where. Petalil. Yeah, okay, so we're like in the right place. We just need to go and look for one. You've probably seen a bunch along the way. It's just that it's not what I was focusing on. Guys, why is the frame rate bad in this particular spot? Like, what is— it's so— listen. I genuinely do love this game. But that doesn't mean that I can be over here being biased and be like, yeah, it's a perfect game, no problems whatsoever. No, there are issues. I would know. I've maxed out the amount of playtime on this. It's totally— there's just too much grass, which shouldn't be an issue. But here's the thing. It's like, I don't know programming. It's hard to make a game, but it's also Pokemon. So like, I hope that— well, I would hope that the next game to come out, they've learned from this, and— or maybe the game after that, because I know like there will be overlap in the time between like the time that games are being created. Like during the time that Scarlet and Violet were being made, there were probably other games being made at the same time as well. There were, actually. Scarlet and Violet were being made at the same time that Legends Arceus were, you know? Do you pour milk first or cereal first? Well, I don't like cereal with milk. I really don't eat cereal, but if I do, I just have it dry. But, cereal first, hello? So, just to clarify, Shiny Meloetta can only be obtained through Pokemon Home right now. But the way to get it is you need to complete the Pokedexes for Paldea, Kitakami, and the Blueberry Academy. So that's what we're working on right now. We're working on completing that so that we can get Shiny Meloetta. I need to evolve this first. I need to remember that first, so I don't forget. Petalil. I hope Pachirisu gets an evolution for no reason. It just seems interesting. Also, I just want to say, Scarlet and Violet. Wait, hold on. There we go. I missed it. In some ways, in a lot of ways, Scarlet and Violet heckin' made for me, man. I am still so happy that they not only gave Girafarig an evolution, Girafarig is one of my favorite Pokemon, and for Rigoraph, even more so at this point. Not only did they give Girafarig an evolution, but they gave Wooper a new form. That's crazy. I was so hyped. I gotta say, one of the things that I really enjoy about my friend group is that nowadays there's been some overlap in like favorite Pokemon. Like I know Gremlin from the Nova League. That's very obviously his favorite Pokemon. His favorite Pokemon by probably a long shot is Girafarig. And it's so funny being so hyped about one specific Pokemon. Having that common ground is pretty sick. Squavit. Why do I keep going to the Paldea one? Okay. Squavit. I know that it shows up on like the east side. It also shows up here. Okay, just gotta keep looking. We'll find it in like 2 seconds probably. And we need 2 of them. So that I can evolve one. There we go. Hello there, friend. Yeah, so I mean you need to use the Switch in order to send the Pokemon over to Pokemon Home to get the Shiny Meloetta, but then I don't know from there. Pretty sure that you get it through Mystery Gift on mobile, but you might be able to get it on the Switch as well, maybe? Like, well, you can still, obviously, all of that is connected, so either way, you're gonna end up with Meloetta on your Switch if you want to have it on your Switch. But, I gotta remember this. Is one of those Starlies shiny? No. Those shine on me all the time. Yeah, so you get it through Mystery Gift on mobile. And then it'll be in Pokemon Home, and then you can go on Pokemon Home on your Switch and you can bring it over to Scarlet and Violet if you would like to, which I would. I don't know how I feel about the shiny Starly line. I do like shiny Staraptor. I can definitely say that. The little purple accent. But again, that's just... I really like purple. I got that purple bias. Anyways, we got Squavit. Now we just need to evolve one of them. We're making progress, baby. We're making progress. We're doing great. It is taking quite a while, so I don't know, like, if this is gonna be a video. We haven't found a shiny at all, though. So it's kind of like, what are we gonna do? This might just be a stream. Look at that. Look at that funky guy. Well, okay. It's such a tiny spot. It could be blue. To me it's purple, but it's like, it's that good kind of purple. It veers more towards blue than it veers towards red, you know? I am not a big fan of purple that is on the redder side of things. Yeah, I don't know why this one, hold on, this one right here, for some reason this one was throwing me off, but it's not a shiny. Oh yeah, also my first ever uncatchable shiny that I ever found, which technically is catchable because of glitches in Brilliant Diamond and Shiny Pearl. Starly. I got it like day 1 of me having the game. That is one Pokemon game where, I don't know why that C-dot looked weird for a second. That's one Pokemon game where I actually did not get it right away, even though I could have. I think that despite really wanting Sinnoh remakes for so long, I wasn't as enthusiastic about it. And on top of that, this is the most insane amount of self-control I've ever had in my life, dude. But, it came out during like, it was near the end of the semester. It's when I had final exams. And this was post-secondary. This was university courses. Very important. And I was like, if I get this game now, I'm gonna fail all my exams. And so I held off until I believe... I still had a couple more exams left to do, but I had done a lot of studying, so I was like, you know what? I'll let myself have this. So I started shiny hunting for Turtwig and found Starly on the first day. It was only a few hours in, and I was like, man, of course. And it took me, I think, 100 hours? It was over 100 hours of briefcase simulator over here, trying to get that shiny Turtwig, which I did eventually get. And I've gotten a total of 2 shinies in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl ever, because I just didn't really resonate that well with that game. I would like to give it another chance at some point, though. Look at that picture. Sorry, I'm getting way too distracted. I've already gotten Graveler. I've gotten the fish. I need... Hatterene? Hatterene? Hatterene. Final stage. Hatterene? I think Hatterene is the middle. I know Hatena is the first. I would remember that because I like its name. Because it's like Flipnote Hatena, which I loved with all my heart as a kid. They do appear... Oh, okay, it's... No, I don't like this. It's almost nighttime. I'm not anywhere near the forest, and I know that they can appear here. Heck and dang it, it's too late. It's too late. It's too late. It's too far away. I'm scrambling over here. I think it's too late. Only appears during the day, and the sun is going down, I believe. Am I going in the wrong direction? I'm going in the wrong direction, I think. I am flying, so I can't even... Hold on, I need to see the map! I need to see the map! I'm freaking out! There we go. I'm not gonna make it in time. I'm not gonna make it in time. The sky is too purple for my liking, which is crazy coming from me. I'm concerned, and I want the Hatterene. Yeah, thank you for watching the stream. Thank you for being here. I think it's really sweet when people like sign off from the streams. It's like you don't need to do that. You can leave whenever you want without saying a word, but it's very kind of you. Okay, we're not going fast enough. Let's just go. Go. It might be a static encounter, so I don't know exactly where that is. I spent so much time looking for Pachirisu, and this place, like, has them. I should have gone here in the first place. Anyways, we might be out of luck here with getting Hatterene from just, like, in the wild. Hatterene is just level up, right? I could just get, like, a... Well, they still only spawn during the day. Oh, there we go. It's fine. Don't even have to worry about it. Let's go. Yeah, you can tell my Pokemon knowledge is, even though I'm like very obsessed with Pokemon, I'm not very knowledgeable with stuff outside of shiny hunting. I'll be real with you. I would like to work on that though. I would like to get into the competitive side of things at some point, but I am not even close, dude. If Shiny Catherine is shiny, can she be normal? Yeah, there's a channel called not shiny. There's a channel called Normal Catherine. It doesn't have anything on it yet, but yeah. Do I need you? Do I need more Grim? I might need more Grim. I think. Oh no, I only need Impidimp. There we go. Heck yeah. Okay. So I made the normal Catherine channel, so if I ever want to... I basically did it so that I could secure the handle at normal Catherine. But I also... Oh, and there's another Hatterene. I wanted to... If I ever want to make videos that aren't Pokemon related, that's where I'll put them. One idea that I have for one is making a video about my one-of-a-kind Cooking Mama Cookstar switch, which I talked about in the stream yesterday, so I won't really go into detail about that right now. I need... That's kind of crazy, but I need Mankey and Primeape. How do I not have those? But yeah, for now, I'm just focusing on the Shiny Catherine channel. That's not... Guys, I'm so embarrassed to say this. I could just move on. It's too late now. I've spoken out loud. I intentionally ran into this. We're gonna pretend that I didn't think that that was a Mankey running around. Don't ask. Don't even ask. My brain is tired. I thought that Hatena was a heckin'... Oh no. Like, Mankey does spawn here. Unless it's literally just heckin' Annihilate. But that would kind of seem a little crazy. How did I go to anything but the right one? Okay, hold on. Because I do have them in the game like this, but I don't have them in home. So they are here. They just need to show up. Hello, Spinarak. I think Spinarak is adorable. So many Hoot. I don't need these right now. I need heckin'... Where are the monkeys? Where did they go? It says they spawn in grassy areas. This is grassy. It also says they spawn in rocky areas. Can I go just over here and find one immediately? Or is this like a... Is this past the boundaries of where they spawn? I think it is. I don't usually see Mankey around here. Man. Guys, you can't be screaming shiny at me when there's no shiny. You don't do that. No trolling. Spinarak, Hoot. All these Pokemon, but no Mankey, no Primeape. Luxray. You know... But we do find Annihilate! Of course! Like, am I doing this wrong? I might be. Mankey might be daytime only. Is that how I... There's no way, right? There's no way. I totally had an Annihilate outbreak when I did the hunt for the Halloween special last year. I think. Maybe I didn't? I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really say. So, I guess we'll skip Mankey and Primate for now. I need Robopass. That one has a weird evolution history, right? Like its evolution, the way that it evolves, hasn't that changed before? I don't know what it is in this game. Anyways, okay, sick. It's just Thunderstone. Yeah, so same deal as Magnezone, right? And that's an easy find. Perfect. Now let's see. Next up is Grubbin and Charjabug, so I know exactly where to go for that. I wish that the order of the Pokedex was a little more... Well, you know what? It's honestly not that poorly organized. It just feels like I'm kind of going back and forth a little bit. Cause I'm going back to the forest. I think it's this way. Yeah, that's it over there. Quetzy out here you're cringe, dude. I'm allowed to say that to you specifically. How long did it take to get the shiny charm in Scarlet? Well, honestly, it wasn't that bad for me because I just did a lot of trading. I actually don't recall, like, I basically made a living dex for that, but I don't know how. I have to have done it like after the home connectivity, right? You know what? I'm gonna be real with you. I don't remember how I managed to do that. I just did it. And I don't mean to make it sound stupidly easy. It just kind of happened. Now we need Grubbin and Charjabug, so we need 2 of these, or we need to find a wild Charjabug. We'll just see what shows up first. Do you have a shiny living dex for Gen 9? I haven't completed any of the Gen's living dexes. I've been doing it in a pretty weird, like there's no particular order to it. I think the one that I'm closest to finishing up is Sinnoh because of Legends Arceus. Now we need one more. There's Impidimp, very nice, very pink. I remember when Impidimp was first revealed in like, well, people started posting it because it was in a preview demo at E3, I believe. And everyone's like, what the heck is this? And then they didn't say anything about it. And then they had that 24-hour stream where just at random it just shows up and everyone's like, why again? I feel bad for Joe Merrick, you know, the creator of Cerebi.net, who watched the entire 24-hour thing so that he could get coverage on that. And we just saw one Pokemon that everyone had already seen online, and Galarian Ponyta, which is pretty sick, but like that was a 24-hour thing. So like, it's a good thing they haven't done another 24-hour stream for that, because man, that, like, I think it's an interesting premise, but you underestimate how dedicated people will be to making sure that they don't miss out on that stuff, you know? Anyways, next up is we need to evolve Grubbin into Charjabug. Let's go. Is that Poniard shiny? No, it's blue. Wait. Sorry. My brain kind of like skipped a part and just went to it's blue. No, it's not. It's red. It's not blue. Don't mind me. Everything's fine. I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. That's above average for mine. Don't worry about it. We will probably call it quits for the stream pretty soon, but I'm feeling pretty solid right now. So we gaming. And yeah, this is so back and forth because no, I don't want to do that. I'm sorry, I was looking at my phone. I was just looking through this because next up is Sandslash. Dude, we were just here. Like, come on, man. Surprisingly, I'm not colorblind. I'm just stupid. I do somehow need Mudbray. And I think I also need Mudsdale. So let's grab 2 of those then. Let's go. And then, you know, the other day I realized that I was getting a lot of, like, when I looked at my YouTube stats, I was like, why is this short getting a lot of views all of a sudden? So apparently one of my shorts that I made months ago just started getting like a lot of attention. It was the Shiny Bombardier. And yes, that's how I pronounce it. I don't know why. But, so I thought that, well, I thought that I had failed a Shiny Bombardier in one of my videos. The one where I was opening Paldea and Faith cards and shiny hunting for whatever shiny cards I got. And I thought that I, like, acknowledged and passed by a Bombardier that was shiny. I just left it, and the comments thought so too. And I was like, I don't know if that was shiny. So when I decided to quote unquote reclaim it and shiny hunt for it, there was a moment where the lighting was kind of funky, and I was like, whoa, these all look like shinies. So I can actually confirm, because I looked back at the footage in like the full resolution. Not that the resolution is lower on YouTube, it's just sometimes there are moments where it's like how people keep saying that I failed a shiny Espeon in my, not my most recent video, but the one before that, and I know for a fact I didn't. I know exactly which part they're talking about. It's not green. It just kind of looks like it, but it is not green. That's exactly it. It's the bit rate. But, yeah, so I didn't fail a shiny. Now, let's see, because we do need to evolve 2 of these. I don't have Cantonian Sandslash, so we get that right now. I did not need to use 12 of those candies, but whatever. Yeah, YouTube compression. It do be like that, though. I didn't realize how much YouTube compresses things until the countless number of people who have incorrectly said that I missed a shiny at certain spots. Is King Burmy okay? Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I actually don't know where King Burmy is. I didn't lose him. I'm just gonna say King Burmy is probably in home or hiding somewhere on Legends Arceus. It can't be gone because I didn't release it. But I don't know where it is. Long live King Burmy. Now, let's see. Next up is It's still nighttime. I need Haunter. So we're gonna go over here because I know for a fact Haunter does spawn around here. What about Lucky Bidoof? Same exact deal. I don't know how it keeps happening with like the most like iconic Pokemon on my channel, but they just kind of like, there are moments where I'm like, wait, where's Meatloaf? I know where Meatloaf is right now. Meatloaf is in this game right now. And they're actually... Guys, did you know that there's not just one Meatloaf? There are two. So I was hunting for one shiny Wooper with the name already planned in advance. I was gonna name it Meatloaf. And I was hunting for it on Shield using the Masuda method. And I was like, this is taking forever. I'm gonna go on Gen 2 and I'm gonna hatch it like that using a shiny Ditto that I had. And so then I hatched that one. I got shiny Wooper, named it Meatloaf. And then I was hatching the rest of the eggs from Shield. And lo and behold, there was a shiny Wooper. So they're both named Meatloaf. Though I think it's entirely possible that one of them I actually forgot to name, so it doesn't actually have the name Meatloaf. And I know for a fact that at least one of them is in this game. It does get a bit confusing because I tend to just name a lot of my Wooper Meatloaf. So then it's like, which ones are the OGs? So I need to go through that again later. Yeah. Oh, the piece of music that's playing right now is from Animal Crossing. This is the fireworks music. Which Meatloaf do you have in your game? I know for a fact that I have the one from Shield. Should be one of these ones. So this one is the one that confuses me. It might be. It might be Meatloaf? I can't see the date. Oh, right. Because this one's the... Wait, no, what? Hold on. Why doesn't this one... Yeah, they both... Okay, hold on. I confused myself. This one... Is this one? I don't know if this is Meatloaf. I don't think that this is Meatloaf. I think this one is... I've gotten a couple shiny Wooper on Silver. I don't know what this one is. That is my game. But this is definitely one of the Meatloafs. We did not lose our mascot. Because our mascot is technically two. So we still have for sure one of them. Oh no. I need Gligar. And we're going back over here. Why is it like this? I've changed my mind on this being organized. I don't think that this is very organized. I don't think that the Pokedex is organized in a way that makes a lot of sense. You can't go through it in order and not end up going back and forth between two places over and over again. I do have Gliscor, but I don't have Gligar. So, alrighty then. Let's see. I need Grumpig. Alright. Look at that Sandshrew in the back. Having a moment over there. You okay, bud? Boink, boink. You know, I'm kind of, like, genuinely surprised that we haven't found a shiny yet. We've had plenty of people who have been like, shiny, when there just isn't anything, but we haven't actually seen a shiny. I have gone through the footage from yesterday. There was no shiny Elekid, though I can understand how people would think that there was, because very subtle and in a place with very weird lighting. Understandable. But I think people are just trolling. I need wheezing. Up to the mountain we go. To the crystal pool. Ooh, ah. We need wheezing, we need Dusclops. Let's make sure we get Dusclops first, because well, no, we still need to go for that first, because I don't know how long it's gonna be until it's daytime again. So we just need to hurry up and find one. Let's heckin' go. Oh, Duskull, this'll work. This'll do very much. Progress is going well. I don't have the exact numbers. I've kind of just been like, I have the numbers from before stream, and then I'll figure out what they are after stream. But like, I started this at 142 out of 200 for Kitakami, but we're making a lot of progress today. It's been pretty good. Oh yeah, I do need to evolve that Spoink, don't I? Let's go ahead and do that. Spoink is such a cute Pokemon. It's so silly. Though it's kind of sad that it's like, if it ever stops bouncing, it dies. That's just like actual canon. They put it in the Pokedex. Like, great. Great to hear. Remember when you failed that shot? Yes! I don't want to say the name because actually you won't be able to say the name of it. I've muted some keywords because one time I was mentioned by a shorts content creator, and no hate to the creator. That's why I'm not going to name them. Because it is not them to blame. It is merely the viewers. The viewers saw that they mentioned me in a video, so they ran over to my channel, and they haven't stopped spamming the channel for the last like 6 months? I don't know how long it's been now. It never stopped. I don't know if it ever will. But yeah. That's one of the reasons why I don't really want to do shorts anymore, is because I've seen how shorts viewers can behave, and it's just not. Yeah, I'm not gonna say who it is. I'm not gonna say who it is because I don't want any of you to get the wrong idea. I have a lot of respect for this creator. It's just their viewers don't really understand boundaries. There was just way too much spam. If it wasn't for me muting certain keywords, there would be a lot of flooding in the comments. I'll be real with you. The nice thing is it has died down. I will admit it has died down. It's not gonna like stop entirely. It's like a while back I saw a comment, and I'm talking about like, and by a while back, I mean it was still pretty dang recent. This was like a couple weeks ago. I saw one of those, the Waffle House has found its new host. That was a heckin' spam comment from like a year ago, and there's still someone said it like a couple weeks ago. Like, are you kidding me? Like, that's crazy. It's like, you've really gotta get a new joke at some point. I know it. I'm sorry if I come off as like a little bit angry. I'm not. I'm baffled. It's just one of those things. I think that people will hang on to jokes for way too long, to the point where it goes from being a funny joke to being straight up spam, and it's just how it is. Can't really stop people from doing it, you know? I mean, you can. It doesn't help that I'm acknowledging. What? Okay, game. All right, game. Let's be normal for a second here. What's the first Sorry. What's the worst shiny Pokemon to hunt for? Family of 3 Mousehold. I don't even need to say anything else. But I will. It's agonizing. It hurts my eyes. A lot. Let's see. We need to evolve this coughing. I already have coughing for this. Oh, wait. I need to move these to a different box. Back to wherever the other one is. Where did I put it? It might be over here? No. What? Oh, over here. I should probably move these over. Just so they're where there's more open space. Hold on, I forgot how to do things for a second. I was mixing up the like Pokemon Home controls. So we have a lot of Pokemon to go still, so we want to have that space. I think, I will say, I should probably call it quits not too long from now, because head empty. No thoughts. Zero. Zilch. Nada. Let's go get Surskit and Masquerain, and then we will call it there. And actually, because of that, I'm gonna go to Paldea, because I know exactly where to go. Ignore the fact that I went to the wrong spot for a second. Have you guys seen the holiday stuff for like the Pokemon Center, the merchandise that they're gonna have? The plushies, the Pikachu plush? I'm gonna cry if I don't get one. I'm not actually, I am gonna be sad, but still. Not only that, they have a Shaman plushie and it looks so cute and so soft. I can just tell it's gonna be a softy one. So I'm really hoping I can get one of those. And then also, and I hate that I'm hyped about this one. I really do. But one of the plushies in the line is Family of 3 Mousehold. Of all the Pokemon it could be. Not only Mousehold, but they went with specifically Family of 3. What Shaman form is your favorite? Sky form. I had to take a second there because Sky form was without a doubt my favorite form when I was little. And I, like, my appreciation for land form has grown so much. But even so, I still think that Sky form is my favorite. Cars in the UK. You know what? That's so real because Canada also... You know how the Pokemon Center online store, the US one, it's been around for a while. It was quite a few years before Canada got their own. Funnily enough, I actually got to go on it. I went on it before it was officially announced. I had an obsession with finding different ways to get Pokemon Center merchandise. Whether it was like Amazon Japan or other like proxy services. This threw me off for a second, but that is in fact not a shiny. It is not blue. But, as I was going on my search for other, like, storefronts to get these... to get Pokemon Center merch from, I was Googling Pokemon Center Canada out of just pure desperation. And... I don't even know if it was the first result. But... there was Pokemon Center Canada. I was like, what? And I went on and it had this pop-up that was like, congrats on being one of the first people to discover this site. It's a little bit like, there may be some issues with it. There's limited stock, blah, blah, blah. They didn't have a whole big selection of merchandise just yet because this was very much like a soft launch of it, but like a very soft one. And yeah, so I got an Espeon and an Umbreon plushie. I got the Sitting Cuties. They had those two. They had 0 Sinnoh stuff. They had nothing Sinnoh. They had the Sinnoh category, and there was nothing in it. I do remember that very well. And yeah, I got... the package arrived the day before the official... or was it the day before? It might have been 3 days before. I don't recall. It was like 1 to 3 days before the official announcement or official opening of the Pokemon Center Canada online storefront. I didn't get the special delivery promo card, by the way, because I was too early. Which is such a bummer, honestly. Like, the only flex that I have is a picture that I took of my screen. Like, I pointed my phone's camera at my screen of my computer. But, yeah. Now, yeah, we got Surskit, we got Masquerain. I'll try to keep note of how many Pokemon I have left to go next time around. I will not be streaming tomorrow. I thought I would be, and then I completely forgot. And this is good news, though. I'm recording a multiplayer video tomorrow. It's obviously not going to be out anytime soon because it takes a while. But, Synchro Hide and Seek is coming back. I'm bringing it back, baby. I've been wanting to for quite a while. It's just I didn't have the time and my brain was being stupid. But we're making it happen. I'm gonna be hanging out with my friends tomorrow. It's gonna be an absolute blast. And so I'm super hyped about that. And I'm glad to see that you guys all are as well. So yeah, like, I love doing shiny hunting videos, but we want to spice things up a little and have different stuff happening from time to time, just so that things aren't getting stale, you know? I want to have fun with this. I want you guys to have fun with this too. It's gonna be so much fun. But yeah, for now, I guess I'll see you guys next week, maybe? We'll see how it goes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have an amazing rest of your week. And stay hydrated.